Hello everybody, it's that bearded gamer back with you today. So as you can see, we have been doing okay. We're 9 points off what we did last season. We are around about mid-table, borderline behind Valmeri. We haven't been playing reasonably well in the last few games, but that's because we've been against some bigger teams, so we seem to be winning against the smaller teams but getting beat against the bigger teams. Now I did change the formation in the last episode when we drew 0-0 against Supernova, and as you can see it's not been going too badly. So we drew against Meta, lost against Liapalgia, beat Dynamo, drew against Valmeria, drew against RFS, which are top of the league, beat the bottom of the league, lost against Riga, and then there was a little friendly break. And then we've lost the last 2 games against Supernova and Liapalgia, but Supernova and Liapalgia are around about a little bit better than us. As you can see, there's a breakaway really. So there's these 3 teams here, Orsan, Supernova and Valmeri, which are around about mid-table. Then when it hits Liapalgia, just kind of, probably Liapalgia from us, those 4 teams are probably around about that borderline after order upwards. They just keep walking away with the league they did last season as well. From there, the transfer market has opened again. We have sold a few players and signed a few players. My director of football has brought a few players in as well. So we did get rid of some youngsters there and Chris Manonich, but those were already sorted. Ralph Lorenz has left as well. Now, there were a few players brought in. We brought in this guy last time, Daniels Olimbez, which is just a backup player, and he's just going to play in the midfield as a backup player. We found this guy on our scout reports, Gustavo Silva, previously from the Brazilian league, and then he did play a season in Latvia. He played his first game last time out, 4-star current ability, 5-star potential. Then the director of football brought in Marks Curtis, who does look like an okay player, 3-star current ability, 4-star potential. He came in from Gobanas, and he has played for Liapalgia, Jagiellonia within this level. And then Rudolfs Zandatreus, which is a youngster which the director of football brought in, but he isn't great. And Ingars Poulis, which is another backup striker, 23-year-old Latvian on an amateur contract, 2.5-star current ability, 3.5-star potential. He's came in from Valmeria, but he's only just going to be a backup in the team. From there, what we did do, if we go to contracts, we managed to tie down Wilson, who's been a really good player for us at defensive midfield. He's played well this season. Well, he's played okay. We tied him down for a few years, but we'll probably improve on him next season. He's on £100 a week now. We tied down Artos Topienko, who's a youngster, 20-year-old Latvian striker. He can play attacking midfield and on the left wing. He's been okay this season, but not great. He's mainly been a bench player. And then we did sign Klavslova, who's been actually really, really good young goalkeeper, 2.5-star, current ability, 5-star potential. We signed him on a full-time deal as well. He's on a 6.81, which is now, he may be worse than our first-team goalkeeper, but I will show you that in a moment. And I think we tied Liam Levi down to a longer contract, a year contract, and signed him on a proper contracted deal as well for £100 a week, because he's our best youngster. From there, and with the same with Janssens a swing as well, who's improved massively. He's a 3-star player now at 17 years old, 5-star potential. He's been mainly with the first team centre back recently, and then from there we are getting rid of the first team goalkeeper, because we have got this guy here who's 16 years old, 2-star current ability, 5-star potential. Malash has been shocking, 6.62. conceded 23 goals. Every time he's played in a team, he seemed to have got battered. That's why I started playing Louver Inlet on a regular basis. And the centre-back that we signed in Jans Kramantis, who's meant to be really good, I might get rid of him because he's had a 6.56. Whilst I'm here and on my stream, do you know what? Where is he? Has he got... No, not that guy. That's 19-year-old. Very similar names at this level. Let's ask the agent about his... No. Just offer him out. Don't transfer list him, just offer him out. So that's somebody that we're probably going to get rid of as well. What about Mahubi? Has he played okay? He's not played okay. We need a better defence, really. I think that's what it's coming down to. But hopefully, I might get rid of Mahubi as well, actually, to be fair, because he's not been great. Yeah, there we go. I might get rid of him as well, because he's not been great. Which I know that might leave us in the crap for the time being. But we got Zore, we got Salides, we got Janssens who can come in all over the top. I think Kramantis can stay for now. Ralph Tajurins, who's been a backup player for us. As you can see, we've got okay depth now, but it's just right back and left back. Skirkers has been decent. We haven't even got a backup right back, I don't think. I'm have a look into the second team, see if there's anybody in the second team who's a good backup right back potential. Is there any decent players with potential there? 16-year-old, he's a midfielder. Ratas Vezinkis. I might move him up to the first team as a backup centre-back, as a youngster. Yeah, we'll do that. But there, that was just a brief overview. I'm just going to get into the game against RFS because they are top of the league at the moment. I thought I'll come back for that game. And I'll continue to the... no, we'll just do our RFS game, to be fair. If we progress in the Cup, I'll come back for the Cup. And then probably after that, I might just come back for the last few games against the season, against Riga and Order, because they're two of the best teams in the league. So that's probably what we're going to do. So just bear with me. I'll get the team set up. And then I'll be back with you guys. So this is the team for this game. So it'd be Louver in net. And then Mikkelsen at left back. Mahubi and Janssens at centre back. Kirkors at right back. Kosh is back now from injury, finally. He got a long-term injury. Does it say injuries on here? Reports. Medical report. He got a long-term injury for a period of time. I don't know how you say... History injuries, there we go. Yeah, he dislocated his shoulder and was out for nearly like 3 months because of it, and then had to slowly work his way back up to fitness. But Kosh is back. Volkos and Samaliovs in the midfield. Gustavo Silva at the attacking midfield spot, and then Delfonso and Galash. Now, I have changed a load of the instructions down the left hand side just to try and fit in with the team report. So when you go on to, I know I'm coming in and out of things, I do apologise. When you go into dynamics and you go into, not dynamics, squad planner, go into report and then go into assistant support. I've tried to follow this. I've tried to basically keep stuff on that we're not really mainly good at stuff, but put stuff off on that we might be weaknesses, like we weren't good at dribbling, so put dribble less. Weren't good at heading, so I put low crosses instead. Goalkeepers weren't good at kicking, so I put take short kicks. Weren't good at pace, so I'm going to take the slightly more direct off from there. Just little tweaks. I haven't changed that actually. Changed that mid game, and then I might take passing to space off. No, because we're not good at running, so I'll take that off. I want the overlap there, and I've just changed it to focus through the middle. And not gone as wide, just gone fairly wide. I'm just making a few changes again there because I have just been constantly tweaking the tactic at the moment. So we're going to crack on with that game. We're going to go into the game now, and I'll catch you guys in a moment. Thank you. So let's be having you. Shall we do? I'm hoping just for a draw, really. But we're probably going to get beat. Oh. Hopefully Louver doesn't show me up. But I think I'm still going to rock with him for a while. I've had 2 goalkeepers in the last 2 seasons. The goalkeeper, first team goalkeeper from last season, he was like a 3.5-star goalkeeper. for 5-star potential. He ended up turning out to be shocking and was like a 6.6. The same thing happened this season. 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. I think the keeper that I signed in the summer, and he's been absolutely terrible. Louver is very, very good at reactionary saves, and then he lets in the goal there. But he is very good at reactionary saves. But we are playing the best team in the league, so I'm not really expecting anything from the game. Gutted he's back there. He's playing first team. He was a revelation for us last season, Nagasawa. He's probably one of the best players in the league, and we had him on loan last year. That Emerson is just a nightmare, mate. Always batters us every time we play these. That Emerson. Oh, great. Galage is injured, but I'll leave him on for a period of time. That's fine. I'll take him off at half time if he's recovered a little bit from injury. Delafonso and Galage haven't been great, to be honest. I think I need just like a really, really, really good striker. Galage is meant to be a really good striker, but he's just not finishing. Which I say that, I think between them we probably scored about 10 goals each, which is pretty good, really. But we haven't got that like 20 to 30 goal a season striker, which will probably progress us massively. I think we need to improve the defence massively, keep some of the youngsters, maybe sign a world-class player, we're 2-0 down. But maybe sign a world-class player at the back and centre-back wise, but it's very, very difficult to do because of the free agency market. So with the seasons in Latvia, the season starts around about November time. Now, I managed to get that Brazilian guy in, which is great. And then obviously in July, majority of European leagues may release players. So that's what I'm probably going to look at. Around about 2nd of July, 3rd of July, I'm probably going to look into getting free agents from there. See if I can improve the team and have pre-contracts signed to have the new season to start with. And then go from there. I know I'm just talking over in this game, but doesn't seem to be really much happening. We're not doing anything really either. We're not playing badly, I would say, per se. But we're not playing greatly either. Circus, Janssens, Kosh, Mahubi, Mikkelsen. Still Mikkelsen. Go on, lad. Samolovs. No. What I need to start doing is, which I think I haven't been doing before, I've been signing players on part-time contracts when I should have been signing them on full-time. And I think that's why they're not developing. So now the young goalkeeper's been signed on full-time, so is my defensive midfielder, and so has, I think that's a penalty, wait, and so has one of my other players who I talked about previously. I think Levi's on a full-time contract and Janssens as well. So hopefully with them being full-time, they'll start doing more training, start doing and getting involved more and start progressing. Now, Janssens has been a mainstay in the team since the first season I was here, and now he's developed massively. Levi's been a mainstay in the team, but he is a winger, but I am trying to train him to play centre midfield, and he can play attacker midfield, and I think I'm going to continue with this formation because we have actually been doing okay with it, and it seems like a lot of the time there's a hell of a lot more good quality midfielders within the game than there is wingers. You only can find a very far and few in between wingers who are very, very good. Attacking midfielders and centre mids and defensive mids. And the good thing about wingers as well is a lot of the time they do train to play attacking mid. So I think there's a lot more possibility from there. Got the ball again. Go ahead, lads. Samolykovs. Volkovs. He's made it to 2-2. Go ahead, lads. I've just been talking about the plans for next season of how to improve the team and who to get in and who to get rid of. I think at the moment I need 2 new centre-backs. I think I'm going to go with keeping the youth players around. I think I'm going to get rid of Mahubi and get rid of Castellanides, I think he's called, just because they've been shocking. I think I'm going to stick with Louver as the first-team goalkeeper and then have the youngster 16-year-old as the backup, and I think I'm just going to rock with him and just let him develop over a period of time. And with 3-2 up, Mads Mikkelsen, I might have to consider giving him a full-time contract, to be perfectly honest. I'm just trying to... There's been no really out-and-out defenders who've just stepped up, really. My left back and right back aren't great. We haven't really got like a proper out and out first team, really, really good quality player. Centre back wise, I'd happily go with Jansen, and we have got another youngster. I think he's called Simidi or something along those lines. I think I'm gonna make. I'll wait for this highlight, and I was just gonna make a sub. I'm just gonna wait for the highlight. After taking that pass into space off though, and slightly more directive, we're actually playing okay in this game. They've levelled it. Fair enough. I spoke too soon. I think I'm going to take Delfonso off and Silva, but he might need some time to bed in because he's not learning the language as of yet. Delfonso's probably the same. Let's put Curtis on so you can see the new guy run out. And let's put Levi on in that attacker midfielder role. Just because I want to continue with his development, because he got his first call up for the Israeli under-21s recently. So we'll see what happens with him from there, but hopefully he's going to be a really, really good player in the future. And he has been playing on a regular basis for me, on the wing though. And he's been good in the wing positions, but then I'm hoping he can just transfer that with him being young to being a centre midfielder. I think I am training him to be centre midfielder as a Mazzala at the moment. And he does have that secondary option as attacker midfielder. And he's on the attack now. Go on, Levi, lad. Ooh, lucky top of the net. Give it till 80 and I might make a couple more subs. Volkovs looks tired. Both my centre midfielders and my right back are tired. I don't think I've got anybody. It was Zore, bring Kosh into the midfield. And I don't think I've got anyone from there. What I will do is I'll put a Gunji on, put Levi back into the midfield, put Kosh as a Mazzala, attacker, box to box, sorry. Levi's Mazzala, Janssens and Kurt Circus are tired. That's his name, Salady. I was right, Salady. I'm going to put Salady on. Nick Salady. Right, that's all three dubs. All three subs done. Kosh is just coming back from a serious injury. They're going to score it, but just give them a penalty. Fantastic. We played well in this game. To bring it back. Come on, Lova, save the penalty. That'll be fantastic showing if you do that. Go on. Have they got he saved the penalty and the player was called Panic. That's fantastic. That was just meant to happen. That Louvers saved the penalty and the player who's taken the penalty, I think, was called Panic. That's just fantastic. And they've just gone and scored now from after the penalty save. Unlucky, lads. Right, what I might do is I might just go very attacking for the last 5 minutes or so. We don't want to watch that again. That's disgusting. But they have outplayed us. They got next to you 3.32. But I don't think we've done ourselves harshly here. We have been playing a lot better with this formation, I think. And we've not been getting battered, per se, and we've been levelling results. So, we lost 4-3. That's okay. Done okay today, I think. So, I was going to let you watch the cup game, but I think I'm just going to continue on because we're against Supernova, and more than likely, I think we're going to lose from there. So, I'll continue on. I'll come back for the last 2 games of the season. I think from there, let me just go on the schedule. I'll come back for the last 2 games of the season against Riga or Order. Club Visions to finish around about mid-table, which we are pretty much doing at the moment. I'm going to follow with this formation and continue with the formation till the end of the season. And then, if we do make any transfers in the meantime, before the last two games of the season, I'll let you guys know. And then that's it for now. If we do progress in the cup, though, when we do get to a semi-final or a final, I'll come back before then. If not, then it'll just be the last 2 games of the season. So thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.